put something a little nice on. Came in sweats. Couldn't wear sweats.
All right, fire away.
Sweet.
So what's this 24 hours been like for you since you've become an Eagle now?
Yeah, it's been crazy. I'm already seeing the love from the fans on social media. My phone's been blowing up. But I couldn't ask for a better opportunity, better place to be. Throughout the whole draft process, this is the place that I love the most. Especially when I came on my visit here. Now that I'm here, it's super surreal. I still can't believe it, but I'm excited to be here, excited to get to work.
What was it about your visit that kind of really connected with you, I guess?
I think it's just the people in the building. Everybody walks around with a smile on their face, great attitude. No one, everybody treats everybody with respect, which is really awesome. You can tell, even just spending a day here, the culture here is really great. Got a lot of great people in the building, coaches. And I haven't met any of the players, but I'm sure they're the same way.
Cooper, playing at Iowa, very good defense. I saw last year you guys had a really good defense. What was it that you enjoyed in the way you played in that defense, and that can translate here to the Eagles?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is versatility. Just being able to play multiple positions. And like you said, our defense we had a really solid defense last year. And just the coaching part the way I was coached at Iowa, coached to be perfect and try and be perfect in everything that I do. And that's what I'm going to try and do. Perfection is almost impossible, but that's something that I strive for each and every time I step on the field. So I'm excited to get in here, learn this defense, learn from the older guys who are in this building already, and just get to work, get back to playing football. I've missed playing football. It seems like it's been forever.
I'm sure this has been a dream of yours for a long time to get drafted. Have you been reflective since it actually happened, and what have you been thinking about?
It's been kind of a quick turnaround. I haven't really thought about it much. Obviously it was pretty emotional last night. Just celebrating with all my family and friends back home, which was really cool. The people who've been there with me since day one. Who've given a lot to me to help me get to this point. So I haven't done much reflecting. There's been little glimpses where I think about wow, I was out on the practice field today, looking over at the stadium. It was crazy, just crazy that I'm here right now. But now it's more work to be done. It's time to get back to work.
Well, if you did have a little time to be a little more reflective about your journey and maybe obstacles that you faced, what are some of the ones that you look back upon and reflect upon that really kind of made you who you are?
I think it's just where I come from. Coming from a small town. Earning everything. That you want. Just being humble enough to work hard no matter how successful or how bad things are going for you in your life. So I think my hometown has really built me into the man that I am today, as well as my parents. They've led me down the right path. And I've tried to do that for my younger brothers as well. But really where I come from, I'm the first one to be in this position. So just being an inspiration to the people back home, the young kids, even around my community, is really, really awesome. Something I don't take lightly. I want them to be able to look up to me and, want them to chase their dreams just like I chase mine. So I hope they do that.
If I could take you back to high school and when you had to make the decision about whether to go, am I right to assume, or am I right that it was Iowa or South Dakota State at the end, and one was to play quarterback and one was obviously be defensive back?
Yeah, there was, South Dakota State, North Dakota State, both those schools, Iowa. I really wanted to play quarterback, but ultimately, Iowa was my dream school growing up, and that's where I wanted to be. I grew up going to games in Kinnick Stadium. Obviously, they've always had a great defense, great defensive coordinator, who's also the defensive backs coach. Taught me a lot about the game. And I couldn't be happier with my decision to go there, and it's helped me get to this point, and it will continue to help me, throughout my NFL career.
I saw that Quignon tweeted out to you, and How cool is it that you guys are coming in together, and how important is it going to be to kind of really develop a relationship both on the field and off the field with two young D-backs?
Yeah, I actually reached out to him yesterday before the draft, told him congrats, and I was happy for him. Which is kind of crazy now. Like 24 hours later, we're teammates, which is cool. But he's a great player. I can't wait to get to know him. Can't wait to play alongside him. I'm sure he's a great man as well. So I'm looking forward to building those relationships with him. The guys in this draft class, and as well as my teammates who are already here.
In addition to your Iowa highlights, I think at this point a lot of people have seen your high school basketball highlights as well. What did growing up being a multi-sport athlete do for you and translate into some of your football skills?
Yeah, I think each sport that I played, I think it helped, the other, whether it's football and basketball, track, the explosiveness in track, the speed, basketball, change of direction. A lot of it translates over to football, and I think I love playing sports growing up, so playing 4 sports was no-brainer for me in high school. But it definitely helped me, excel at the game of football, and help me get to this point. And I still continue to play basketball to this day because I love it so much. But I think just playing all 4 sports really helped me a lot. Just the way you think about the game, see things from different positions, different spots, different areas, whatever it is. But I think it's really helped me a lot.
Talk about the humility and the way you were raised. Does that translate on the field too? Because it seems like watching some of your highlights, you don't really celebrate the way a lot of guys do. You just kind of run off the field or
Yeah.
the ball to the ref or something like that.
Yeah, in my head, that's what I'm supposed to do when I'm out on the field. Just do my job. And that's just what I do when I'm out there. Just try and do my job. If I get the ball, go and score. If the ball's in the air, go and pick it off. But that's just part of my job. I love celebrating with my teammates though, especially when they make a big play. So that's just really how I've always been, I guess. Just kind of that next play mentality a little bit. There's a little bit of celebration in there every once in a while, but kind of that next play mentality, good or bad, whether I get beat or I score a touchdown, whatever it is, just trying to have that mentality and move on to the next and continue to play the game.
Most of your career in college was obviously at the boundary, cornerback, and we've talked about the versatility and how teams have kind of looked at your different positions. At the safety position, how much though experience have you had? Have you had any playing in the post, any kind of playing with your eyes on the quarterback?
Yeah, the way our defense is set up is even at the corner position, keeping your eyes on the quarterback. But I came in as a safety, played safety in high school, all 4 years. And at Iowa, I got a lot of safety reps in practice. Just coming in, playing that position. Did it all through my first camp, second, and my first spring ball. And then, I continued to get reps at all 3 positions throughout my time there. So I think, I'm excited to learn and, continue to try and push myself to excel at that position as well as the others, really. So I'm excited for that.
Speaking of quarterback, you spent some time in high school playing that position. How much did that time doing that help you out in terms of playing with your defensive back and playing there in college?
A lot, I think. Because as a quarterback, you're trying to manipulate the defense. Find different ways to hurt them. And as playing defensive back, you kind of have that same mindset. Of what the quarterback might be thinking, and playing that position. I think it helps. Finding whether it's what coverage we're in, technique, whatever it is. Just thinking what the quarterback might be thinking. Ways they could hurt us in whatever coverage we're in.
I saw Slay fold up some receipts on you. What was your reaction to that, and how much are you looking forward to being teammates with him?
I'm excited. He seems like a great dude. I'm excited to he's been doing it a long time, so I'm excited to get to learn from him, get to know him along with the other guys, but I'm taking him over those other guys.
The Eagles have 2 good receivers, obviously, A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. I don't know how familiar you are with them, but you're going to be learning from them also.
Oh, yeah.
How much are you looking forward to that?
I'm excited. Two great receivers. You know, just to be able to compete with them, go up against them in practice. It'll be exciting. I'll probably learn a lot from them. You know, just being able on the other side of the ball. Hopefully, get to ask them questions about their position, what they're thinking. You know, in certain scenarios. But it should be pretty fun.
All right.
Sweet.
Move the table.
Appreciate you guys.